So this is important to the story. If you guys remember, when we were talking to the archivist in the unnamed city, he mentioned that he was supposed to meet the Witch Queen of Lemuria here to discuss a treaty, and she betrayed him and ambushed him and killed him. And so this is the place where the archivist actually died. You have all passed your trials, and you are now part of the army that's going to change this land forever. Each and every one of you should be proud of what you've accomplished. All right, everybody. Welcome back to Conan Exiles. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. OG's going to do a little bit of flirting with you. Don't ask me why. Okay, we won't be doing that again. Good Lord, why did I even do that? I don't know. Sometimes I do stuff I just don't understand. Anyway, yeah, welcome back, you guys. Oh, my goodness. Lots of stuff has happened since the last episode. I have spent many hours, real-time hours, basically grinding. I mean, more than really anything else, just grinding. I've hit the unnamed city several times. I've hit the Warmaker's Sanctuary probably 3 or 4 more times since the last video. I've been farming the crap out of Mounds of the Dead, been up looking for star metal, and just, you know, basically that's what I've been doing, but I've spent a long time doing it. And so lots of things have happened. We've captured some really nice thralls, mostly just fighter thralls, though, with one exception. We've gotten a few nice legendary tools and things like that. So as you can see, I went ahead and downloaded the Riders of Hyboria DLC because I really like the Poitain armor. I'm not actually wearing the Poitain armor. I'm just using the little bench to make it look like I am. And so this is the Cavalier heavy armor. I'm not going to probably wear this for too much longer or appear like I'm wearing it, because very soon here we're going to make the really high-end armor like the Champion, Arena Champion armor and the Godbreaker stuff. The reason I've been holding off on that, and still have been holding off on that, is because I still have not found a good named armorer thrall. I have a level 3 thrall here over in the bench, as you can see, but I have not come across, like a Oisin the Smith or a big, a really good armor. And I kind of, that armor is so expensive to make that I kind of want to hold off until I get an armor so I can, make it as good as it can be, so to speak. So we're still actually in the Hyrcanian stuff in reality, but of course, again, we look like we're in the Poitain. This is the fashionist mod that allows me to do that. Okay, so now everybody that you see here, all of the male fighters, with one exception, are in the black slave forged armor, because I really like the look at that. All of the female fighters are in the Poitain medium armor, which looks really nice. And then all of the archers are in the Templar armor. Again, all of that is done by the bench here, by the Thrall Outfitters bench. What they're wearing in actuality, of course, is something different. And then I have my 3 dancers in different outfits as well. All of my craftsmen are wearing actual clothes. So the top shirt that they're wearing is, let's see, it's based off of this mannequin here. So they're wearing the innkeeper's vestments and the artisan's pants. And then I have the light gauntlets and medium boots because, they're craftsmen and they're working around heat and stuff like that. So I figured they need to have good gloves and boots on their feet. So yeah, they're all dressed up and looking good too. So yeah, we're doing great. Now, I guess before we go any further, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and show you a montage of everything that's happened off camera since I left you guys in the last episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed the montage. When it's done, I'll bring you back and we'll proceed from here. Okay, so the way that I have everybody lined up here is based upon strength, from strongest to weakest, based upon their strength. Now, I have a couple of thralls all the way on the low strength end that have the highest health. One of those being Beastmaster Timos. As I mentioned to you guys, this guy has the potential to get really high health, and as you can see, he has accomplished that. He has almost 12,000 health. Very, very, very high health. But he's got the lowest strength out of all of my thralls. The second highest health is Relicia here. She is almost at 12,000 too. I mean, she's almost as high as Beastmaster is. And you'll notice that I've got both of them in a full set of Cimmerian armor, which adds vitality just to really push that health up there. Beastmaster Timos is a two-handed thrall. And so I made him a Poitain Greatsword and maxed it out with the Master Weapon Fitting. So that does 65 damage with 32 armor pin. And then I've got Relicia. I've given her the Battle Axe of the Berserkers, which I upgraded with an armor pin a while back before I had the Grandmaster stuff. But the reason she has this is because it gives bonus health. So here again, just to kind of push these two up as high as I can possibly get them. I don't think anybody else in my Thrall army is even at 10,000, but these two are almost at 12,000. They're in the 11,000s, which is really cool. Okay, so, they're not very strong. They're not going to hit really hard, but their health definitely makes up for them. So even though they're, on the low end of the totem pole, so to speak, strength-wise, they're still very high-quality thralls because of their health. Okay, so let's actually look at the archers first, and then we'll look at the fighters. So over here is our best archer. Archers, of course, are based upon their accuracy. So currently he's got 72 accuracy, but I also gave him the Huntress bow, which has bonus accuracy. So if we put the bonus or the Huntress in his hand, that brings him up to a total of 77 accuracy, which is just crazy, crazy high accuracy for a thrall. The highest I think I have ever seen myself, at least any thrall that I've ever had. And he's got really good perks in general. Health is always good. This one gives him +8 accuracy. Warden's really good. He takes his health a little down, but not that big of a deal for an archer. He still has over 4,000 health, and then he's got agility, +10 agility, which helps with his armor. So yeah, Galter of Basonia, which I think I showed you guys me capturing him before. Maybe I didn't, but I captured him on the Black Hand ship. So he is our #1 archer. And then our #2 archer is Conchaka of Hyrcania, which I also captured on the Black Hand ship. And her accuracy is basically 61. So also super, super high accuracy. Health is just a tad below 4,000, but not bad. That's okay for an archer. Okay. Also, I gave, with the exception of our main dude, I gave most of the other, if not all the other archers, the Poitain bow upgraded with the Grandmaster weapon fitting. So that gives them a 34 health damage and 12 armor pin, which is pretty good. And then I got a total of 4 Misha's bites. I showed you me fighting Misha the bear in the montage. So I got 4 of these, and so I've given these to my 4 top archers with the Grandmaster weapon fittings. So 48 health and 31 armor pin, which is pretty good for daggers. Okay, and then let's see. Dunaman the Dragoon is our 3rd highest. He's got 57 accuracy and 4,400 health. Then we have Relin, and I'm going to talk about these names in here in just a second. Relin has 38, 48, 55. He has 55 accuracy, but he's got really high health, and that's because he is one of the Relic Hunters. Super, super good rolls. Look at these rolls that he got, man. They're really good stuff there. Eagle Eye is just the best thing you can get for an archer. Okay, and then Rel 1 is our next level, and he is 56 accuracy. And then Hunter is a total of 39 accuracy. And then our lowest person is Rella. She has terrible, terrible accuracy, only coming in at 27. And, oh, I just realized something. I haven't finished leveling her. No wonder her. Oh, shit. I'm such a noob. I completely forgot. I haven't finished leveling her, you guys. Okay, well, that explains why she's so terrible. I was just busy setting up the thralls, and I wasn't really paying attention to that. So Rella, we're going to actually put her back over here next to Delencia Snowhunter 2, and reset her home there, because so these two thralls are not done leveling yet. Technically, I should put her training armor back on, but I'm not going to do that right now. If I do it at all, we won't worry about it. Okay, so that takes care of our archers. Oh my gosh, I got to figure out why she was so low. Well, duh, she's not leveled. She doesn't have any perks yet. Okay, so she'll probably turn out to be much better when it's all said and done. Okay, so what's the deal with these names? So we got Relin, we got Railway, we got Rella, we got Hunter. If you haven't already figured it out, I want to remember that these thralls were originally relic hunters, but I wanted to give them a name for role-playing purposes, and it's just the human thing to do, right, Hunter? Right? You better say right. I'm your master. Say right. Okay, he said right. Anyways, so I just tried to choose names as cheesy as they may be, so that I can remember, that this was a relic hunter. So it's some kind of form of the word relic hunter. So that's what's going on with that. Okay, so let's take a look now at our fighters. Our top fighter strength-wise is Janos. And guys, I was so thrilled to capture Janos. I showed you that in the montage. I have never, ever, even once seen this thrall before. He's super, super rare. And I captured him in the in New Asgard. So, he's a Nordheimer. No, actually, no, I captured him up by the tower. So, right up here, where the ward towers are, the God's Tower, Ghost Ward Tower, and all of these, that's where I found him. But he can be in New Asgard. He pretty much can be anywhere in this whole Nordheimer area. But this is where I actually caught him, which is in D10. Okay, yeah. And I was just super thrilled to catch him because I have never seen him before. And guess what? He is our strongest thrall out of everybody here. This guy is just a monster. Look at his stats, man. He's got a total of 58 strength, and that's without any extra bonuses. He's just plain got 58 strength. It's just an animal. And he's got decent health too. He's got over 6,000 health. He in reality has a full set of Cimmerian armor, because there was two reasons why I was at the Mounds of the Dead so much: to farm Cimmerian armor, but also to wait for a meteor shower, and it took a million years for those damn meteors to fall because I was completely out of star metal. So anyway, yeah, Janos is our top fighter. Now, this is a really weird, odd one out. Varpner is an archer. If you look at under his name, it says archer in the brackets. He's at Nordheimer too. But oh my God, look at the strength this guy has. He's got 50 strength, you guys. And he's an archer. He just crazy strength, and his accuracy sucks. And I was looking at his accuracy, because he's an archer, and I'm thinking, oh man, I'm gonna have to probably re-roll this guy. But then I looked at his strength, and I'm going, you gotta be kidding me. So Varpner, even though he's technically an archer, he's actually going to be a melee guy, and I have him set, to prioritize melee. And he's got one of two Yogg's touches that I have found. Now I showed you guys. There was a couple of things that I did off camera that I just didn't capture on camera because I didn't think about it, or I didn't have an opportunity to start the recording or whatever. So I did get a second Yogg's touch off of the priest, God King adjunct in the Warmaker's Sanctuary. So we have two of these. I'm using one, and then Varpner's got the other one. Janos has the very best melee weapon that we have currently, and that's the Nordis with a Grandmaster fitting on it. This sucker does 61 health damage and 39 armor pen. Corrupted doesn't matter for NPCs. That's only a PvP thing, but aside from that, this thing is just a powerhouse, so that's why he's got it. I also picked up a couple more Black Bruarg's Furies, and these are good for thralls because they give bonus agility, which means that they increase their armor when they equip them, okay? Varpner also, as our second highest strength, has a Black Bruarg's Fury. Okay, next we have Chieftain Varolf. I got him from New Asgard too. You guys saw that in the montage. And he is, he's 47 strength. 48 strength, which is really high, and over 5,000 health, which is pretty damn good. Got some great rolls there. Varolf is wearing a full set of Cimmerian, and he's got a Poitain mace with a Grandmaster fitting and Emir's Targe, which has 30,000 durability. Not that that matters for a thrall, but the durability on this thing is just insane. I mean, this is nuts. I was going to use this, but I opted to stick with Black Burrog's Fury just because it gives me bonus agility, which increases my armor. And that, even though the durability is nothing compared to this one, I think that's still more beneficial to me. Okay, Leon, our one-time champion and still a very good chap, is now in the 4th place. He's not very happy about that either. You can see he's kind of scowling, but you know what it is, what it is. But this isn't the final thing here, and I'll talk about that in a second. Okay, so Leon has 46 strength. He's always had 46 strength, but he's got pretty damn high health. He's got over 7,000 health, and he is still a fantastic thrall. No doubt about it. He's got a full set of Sumerian armor, and he's got the Poitain mace and the Bloodletter shield. Okay, let's see. Our first female fighter is Samel. Now, same thing, play on words. So we got Samel, we've got Samet, we've got... No, I think it's just those two. So these are my only two. Samel and Samet are my only two berserkers. And so Sumerian berserkers. So that's why, again, I kind of use that play on words. So I would just remember, that they're berserkers. Okay, Samel has what some people consider one of the absolute best two-handed weapons in the game, or at least two-handed swords in the game, the Blade of the Adventurer, which we found in the Unnamed City a couple of episodes ago. I believe it does have a Grandmaster weapon fitting on it, but you can't see it because it still has some Spectre oil on it, which I was using on it. This sucker does 76 health damage, you guys, and 25% armor print. Just a beast of a weapon. And Samel, being a berserker, is a two-handed. For the most part, if the thrall was a two-hander in the wild, so to speak, I'm letting them also be a two-hander here. You don't really have to do that, but just for role-playing purposes. So Samel is a very, very good fighter. She has 5,700 health, and super, super effective. She has a full set of Sumerian armor, too. Okay, Dalencia Snow Hunter 1. So we captured 2 Dalencias. This one over here is not done leveling yet. She is currently at level 14, so we're still working on her. But Dalencia 1 turned out actually quite good. She's got almost 9,000 health, which is really high for Dalencia. Not bad at all. And she has, let's take a look at her strength. So she's in the 5th or 6th spot, I guess it is. So she has 37 strength, which is really good. So yeah, she's definitely a solid fighter. She got really good rolls over here. And she's currently in almost a full set of Sumerian armor. I didn't have an extra set of boots, so she's in the Guardian Sabatons. And has a Grandmaster upgraded Star Metal Mace and a Star Metal Shield. Okay. Nos the Murderer is 32 and a 48. And he is he's almost in a full set of Sumerian. Again, I don't have boots, and he's got the Poitain Mace. So the Poitain Mace and the Star Metal Mace are exactly the same fully upgraded. I just like the look of the Poitain Mace. It's just wicked looking. Again, that came from the Riders of Hyboria. We also can make the, the special, what the hell is it called? The mash stuff that you can change the color of your animals. So we can actually make white and black horses now with that too, which is cool. I might do that at some point. Okay, so Samet is level she's 62. She's got an upgraded legendary Ranison Mace, which does 68 health, 43 armor pin. This is corrupted, which doesn't matter for PvE. But again, I don't care about that. It's these stats. These are really high stats for her. And she's, she was a barbarian, or not a barbarian, a berserker. So she's a two-handed as well. And she has 31 strength. Okay. And then from there, you guys, it just, the strength just gets lower and lower. And the further we go this direction, we start running out of Sumerian armor, and they're in the original barbarian, 3 barbarian pieces for health and the 2 guardians for strength. But everybody should have a really good weapon, either a legendary Poitain or a Star Metal Mace and a Star Metal Shield. And everybody's in very, very good shape with our thralls. I am not going to actively continue looking for more fighter thralls, at least not right now. But I am very much actively looking for craftsman thralls, particularly, like I said earlier, an armorer. We've got I want to get a named armor in here before we make the really super expensive armor. Speaking of which, I have I have a total of 91 armor scraps, so that gives you a bit of an idea of how many times I've run through the Warmaker Sanctuary, because you usually pull around 20 to 22 out each time if you hit all of the side rooms. So yeah, I got enough armor scraps to do it. I'm just holding off until I get a really good smith, okay? All right, you guys, so I haven't done anything with the building. I was hoping to get a little more building done before I started the next episode, but I'm just getting so far ahead of you guys that I figured, well, I better do another video, because I don't want to get so far ahead of you that we lose continuity with the series, right? And so yeah, I haven't done anything more with the building, but I hope to have that done, or have continued to work on it, I should say, made more progress on it by the next video. Incidentally, we are going to get purged at any moment. It might even happen in this episode, but so far it hasn't. So crazy. Now let's talk a little bit about the star metal for a second. Usually when I go up to Mounds of the Dead and farm up there, in the past anyways, a meteor shower will often happen. Not every time, but often happen. So I was doing that. I was farming it, getting more Sumerian armor. We got the Delincias and all that stuff up there, but the meteor shower would not happen. It would not happen. It would not happen. I was like, oh, what in the hell's going on? Because I was out of star metal. I was completely out. And so I did a little bit of reading, and apparently the way the mechanic works, and I'm just going to share this with you guys so you know yourself. Star metal, if you didn't already know that, basically will spawn around this ridge. I don't think it spawns to the south of this ridge. It might. I've never seen it on the south of the ridge. But basically to the north of this ridge and in this valley, and right on the end in here, especially this area here. So right at the corner of C11 is usually where I find the most of it, but it can be all the way up by the Temple of Frost too. By the way, I've been to the Temple of Frost, went in the door, farmed some black ice, killed a couple of ice giants, but I haven't done the whole thing because we're going to do that on camera, just in case you were curious about that, okay? So anyway, star metal spawns in this area here. And I think that if you're in Mounds of the Dead, you might get out of the area if you get too far, to the south or whatever, to the southwest there. But what you have to do is when you enter the area, the game will start a timer, and this is single player too, mind you. It's a completely different mechanic on a server, but for a single player game, it'll start a timer, and within 30 minutes or after 30 minutes goes by, as long as you stay in the area, you have a 75% chance for a meteor shower to occur. If it does not occur, then you have to wait another 32 minutes, and then you have a 77% chance for it to occur. And if it doesn't occur, you have to wait for another 30 minutes, and then you have a 79% chance. So it keeps going up 2%. This was all on the wiki. How accurate that is, I'm not entirely sure, but that's what I was reading, and I did see on Reddit and a couple other places too, so it's probably fairly accurate. So what I had to do is I had to go up here, and I just stayed in this valley, farmed mammoths and saber-tooths, and got some levels on the thralls, and finally a meteor shower occurred. And then I was able to get like 7 or 8 nodes, so I brought a whole shitload of star metal back. But man, it just took forever. So if you guys are in a single player game and you're having trouble with star metal, you need to go up into this area. You need to stay in this area. Don't leave it. And that could even count for Mounds of the Dead. I don't know. But stay in this area, and then, wait until it happens, and it should eventually happen. Okay. I guess I've just been lucky in the past, because I never really had that much trouble with it spawning until just this last time. But we didn't waste our time, because, we farmed Mounds of the Dead. We, leveled thralls. We got a bunch of thick hide from killing mammoths, that sort of thing. So it wasn't a waste of time. It was just taking it so long. Okay, so what are we going to do for the rest of this episode? I know I've been doing a lot of blabbing, but just have a lot of stuff to get you guys caught up on. What I want to do is I want to go do the Scorpion Queen. Scorpion Queen has nothing to do with the storyline, but it's a place that I want to start farming, and I don't want to start farming a place until I've shown it to you guys on camera. So we're going to do the Scorpion Queen, and if we might even hit the Frost Temple. Yeah, we might even hit the Frost Temple too if we have time. So let's go ahead and get our group together. So we want to sidekick you. So that means we got to unsidekick somebody else. So we're going to go summon sidekicks. All right, so let's see. Janos, we're going to take Janos with us. Smell. Captain Leon. Okay, we don't need to take Captain Leon with us. Sorry, Leon. You know I love you, man. You know I love you. But you're going to have to stay home for now. So we can sidekick Rella, who I mistakenly thought was already leveled. She's got a Basonian bow and upgraded star metal daggers and the Hyrcanian stuff. So yeah, she's very well equipped. Okay, so let's do Scorpion Queen first, because that's the main thing I wanted to get done. And then if we have time, maybe we'll run up and do the Frost Temple. Neither one of those has anything whatsoever to do with the storyline. They're just extra, side dungeons and things like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to teleport to... Let's teleport to Warmaker Sanctuary. That's going to be the closest to the Scorpion Queen. Now, if you're not familiar with the Scorpion Queen, basically she lives at the end of the silver mines near Seppermaru. And that's a very, very good place to get a ton of iron and a ton of silver, in addition to farming ichor, because there's a lot of scorpions and stuff. So that's where we're going to go. I'm probably not going to go into Seppermaru in this episode, because that's going to be all its own episode. It's going to be very important to the storyline for a couple of different reasons. So we're going to avoid Seppermaru for this episode, but we will definitely be going there. Trust me, we will make it happen. Okay, so let's go around this way. I've set up a couple more map rooms around the map, just the places that I'm going to farm frequently. That way I can just get there and get back quickly. So you can see I have a map room here. This map room actually covers both the Warmaker's Sanctuary, the Forbidden, or the Unnamed City, which is directly in front of us, and also will, be a place nearby Seppermaru that we can get back quickly. Again, just for farming purposes. Okay, so to get to the silver mines, what you basically want to do is go up this little canyon straight ahead of us here. Seppermaru is right up there. You can see some of the buildings up on the cliff. But for the silver mine, we want to go up through this little canyon here to get to it and get to the Scorpion Queen. Now, the Scorpion Queen, in the silver mine, I should say, there's two bosses. There's a 3-skull Scorpion boss that drops a key for a legendary, but then the Scorpion Queen herself drops very potent Scorpion Queen Venom, which you can then turn into poison, which you can put on daggers and weapons, and it will stack with other poison effects. So it's very, very effective. Okay, so if you guys have never seen this before, welcome to, well, it says the Jawbone, but really most people just refer to this as the Seppermaru Silver Mines. Actually, I think it's still called that. The Jawbone's just the outside portion. So, maybe it isn't, I don't know. Anyway, let's not worry about those rock noses. Let's head on in here. Everybody should load in. Also, if you guys noticed in the montage, I got the Nightstalker's mask. This is awesome. Basically, this gives us night vision. So there you go. Now we can see. But it is very, very bright in light sources, so you have to kind of, use it with a little bit of what am I trying to say? Moderation, maybe is the word. Okay, so this is a silver node for those of you who may not know. So yeah, we got some silver stone down there, and there's no gold in here, but there's just iron, coal, and silver like crazy. So what we're going to do is we're going to kill all these scorpions because they're going to give us a good source of ichor, except for we didn't get any off of there. This little section here, you can mine way back in there. There's silver, but you can also get just a gob of stone out of there. We're not going to do that right now, of course, but just kind of pointing those things out to you for anybody who's interested. So let's let our thralls kill this guy, and we'll harvest the giblets off of it. Damn it! I'm not getting ichor on the first two. What the hell? Then it kind of comes out into this area. You can see that it goes way up high there, and you can actually climb up these platforms, and there's chests and things up on the platforms. I've never climbed all the way to the top, but I've climbed part way up, just kind of checking it out. Okay, give us some ichor, damn it. There we go. I got some ichor that time. Again, just ton of iron, ton of silverstone. Not going to grab it today, of course, but it's a great place to mine if you're looking for a high concentration of iron, silver, and whatnot, and even stone. By the way, this is where we are on the map. So this is the canyon we went up here. So this is B6 in B6. Okay, let's go through the mine. Then at this point, we leave the mine and we enter some old ancient ruins that whoever started this mine uncovered. Oh, you know what, though? I forgot. There's an actual storybook here, too. I think it's over on these chests. Let's see. Somewhere over here. Here we go. Okay. I'm the last one. I'm writing this in case anyone should find this. Don't go any further. We managed to retreat back to this part of the cave. The scorpions seem unwilling to leave their den, at least for the time being. Don't go in there. That monster is still there. Me and the rest of the survivors are leaving. Sod the silver. Okay. So a little bit of story action there. Here's a scorpion. Let's get some, hopefully get some. No, man, we're not getting a lot of ichor. Should probably bring an actual pick in here instead of the pickaxe. Okay, yeah, so you go through this, you know, these old ruins that they uncovered, and then down into a big cavern here. And at the bottom of this will be our first boss that we'll go after. Now, I've already defeated the 3-skull scorpion many times, so we'll have the whole team do this one, but I will do the Scorpion Queen with just one thrall the first time because, you know, it's a new boss that we haven't done yet. All right, so this is just a normal. Let's get it out of the way before we do the 3-skull. And I think we're going to pull this 3-skull if we nab this one too, but that's okay. Yeah, we did. Okay, so let's take out this 3-skull. And we got some trash scorpions here too. So yeah, I'm showing you this today, well, because I'm just showing it to you. It's really cool content in the game, but also I want to start farming this place off camera, so that's why I wanted to get it done in this episode. Gotta get a little bit of stamina back here. Let's get the trash out of the way. Okay, let's get some poison on this. I found whatever the hell this axe is called that I'm wearing. It's a poison axe. We got it in the Unnamed City. It's stronger than the one that I made from the Esoteric Library, so it's good stuff. Oh crap! I didn't bring. I made a bunch of new potions, but I didn't get those. Bring them. Oh, you know what, guys? I just thought of something. There's another side place I want to take you guys to that we might see. We got a skeleton key off that one that we might do instead of the Frost Temple, or maybe we'll do both if we have time. We'll see. But I need to go there because it's got some important stuff. But again, I want to show you guys me going there for the first time on camera. So, okay, we got a little guy here. Let's get him out of the way. And then we've got a couple of just normal scorps. So we got that one and this one. Okay. We'll kill these guys, and then I'm going to send all but one of my thralls back into this other room while we take on the Scorpion Queen herself. Okay. So, everybody come back in here. You stay put. Okay, so, I think what I'm going to do is take the Lincia 2 in there with me, because she's 16, so she's got her first 2 of 3 perks. But let's take her with us and have her just vanilla follow, and then the rest of these guys can stay here. How are you doing, by the way? You're level 11 now. Okay. All right. Man, I sure wish that I would have brought more potions. I made them, but I just didn't bring them. So, fat lot of good that does, huh? All right, let's get our Poitain Mace down there. We've got... you know what? Actually, I'm going to do... I'm going to put food down here, because food actually heals me like a bandage or a potion will. So we can use that for healing purposes if we need to. Okay, let's head in here. If you're curious, this is what it looks like in here without the mask. So it's pretty dark. You can still see, but it's a bit dark. So we'll keep the mask on so you guys can see better on the video. Okay, and there's Scorpion Queen up there. So she's basically just this big old fat scorpion, mean as hell. But she drops some pretty good giblets. So here we go. Let's take her out. Uh-oh. Is Delencia geeking out on me? She needs to take a hit. Sometimes that'll get her to activate. There, is she going to hit? Die! Yeah, she's hitting. Okay. Okay, let's get 10 stacks of poison on the Scorp. And then we'll switch to our daggers for bleed. And we need some stamina. Oh, shit. Didn't quite get out of the way that in time. I'm going to eat some lobster for a little more health. Okay. Stamina, man. It's that damn stamina. She's not being aggressive enough either, which kind of pisses me off. I blame that on Funcom too, guys, just so you know. They really nerfed her. She used to be so much better than she is now. It's just too bad, really.
You picked the wrong fight.
I haven't had enough stamina to be able to get a full stack of poison on this damn thing.
Taste death. You picked the wrong fight.
Okay, now it's got a full stack and it's dead. All right, cool. All right, now you should use a pick or a pickaxe on the Scorpion. That seems to yield the most venom. And sometimes if you get unlucky, you don't get any at all, which is why I have to farm the place. Scorpion Ward is a good shield for the volcano. It'll help protect you against heat, and it has bonus agility, which is pretty damn good. Not bad at all. We don't need the 10 stone. That's mod stuff. All right, let's hope and pray that we get some venom. There we go. Scorpion Queen Venom Glance. Awesome. We got 21. All right, so we can take this back to our alchemist and make some very potent poison, which, again, will... Well, you know what this does? This will actually stack with Sand Reaper poison. So what you can do is you can put the Scorpion Queen Venom on your daggers, get 10 stacks of poison, and then switch over to the Sand Reaper Venom and get another 10 stacks. So it's really, really actually pretty cool. We also got a Fragment of Power off of her, too, which is great. Okay, let's go up here. We'll just summon the rest of our thralls when we're done. Two more important things here. So this is the legendary chest. So let's see what we get. We got Zybar knives. Bonus agility. Very nice. Okay. 45-18. Those are nice. I don't think I've ever gotten those before. And then over here, right here, is where you get the recipe to make the Scorpion Queen Venom. Okay, so you want to make sure you hit that recipe stone, and then you can just exit the dungeon from here and go right back out to the beginning. And voila, there we are. Okay, let's call everybody outside. And that is the silver mine, guys, and the Scorpion Queen. So I will be mining, not mining, I will be, well, I might mine in here too, but I will be farming this off camera moving forward now. So now you know what the deal is. Oh, we're a little bit encumbered, so let's go ahead and put all that chitin in there. You know what? I don't need the feral flesh. Let's give him the ichor. And yeah, that's good enough. Okay. All right, guys. Now what we're going to do next is... How's our time? Yeah, I think we have a little bit of time. This might be a little longer episode, but it is what it is, right? What we're going to do is we're going to go up to... let's see. Where's it at? River's End. Right here. This is called King's Niche. So I'm going to ride up there, and when I get up there, I'll bring you guys back. And actually, no, I'm going to go to the map room, which is right here. And I'm going to teleport to Mounds of the Dead and then just ride down to King's Niche. Not that that matters to you. I don't even know why I told you that, because I'm going to cut the camera. Okay, I'll see you guys up there. By the way, this is another 3-skull Scorpion. It's pretty much the same as all the others, and I've farmed it a few times, and you can see that there is a legendary chest behind it. I guess since it's aggroed, we might as well kill it. We need the XP for the thralls anyway, so let's just kill this thing really quick. Okay, let's get the key and hopefully some ichor. Yeah, there we go. We got some ichor. And see what's in the chest. By the way, this is right here. So this is the unnamed city. It's just right outside the gates of the unnamed city up on this little mound here in C7. Okay, let's see what we get. Love Tap. Oh, okay. So this is actually a club that you can use to knock out thralls. It's like a truncheon. However, from what I've seen demonstrated on videos, the upgraded steel truncheon is still actually more effective than even Love Tap is. I haven't actually tested that theory myself, but I've seen, you know, like Fire Spark and Whack and Kion Fire and some of those people, you know, that do Conan videos, you know, show that. Or at least one of them did anyways. Just don't remember who it was. Let's get all these scorps killed so we can get the ichor. Okay, let's head up to the Mounds of the Dead. Okay, so we want to actually go south through this way. No, actually we want to go this way. Let's jump on rock here. There's a little Sumerian camp over here, by the way. It's called White Watch Lookout. There's a bear there. We should kill it. Got a fighter. We might even get some armor off these guys. Archer. It's just an alchemist. I want the bearer pack. And I'm not going to take anything else unless it's armor. Oh, actually, I take that back. We are going to take this layered silk. That's pretty valuable stuff. Okay. Now, so what we're doing is we want to go right to here. So basically, we just need to go kind of along the mountain here. And what I'm going to show you, this place that's called King's Niche, is there's something really cool that you can get here, and in addition to a legendary weapon. Alright, now you have to climb up this short little wall here. I know it's kind of dark. Yeah, let's put this on. It might get a little too bright, but I'll take it back off later if it does. Okay, so we got to kill a bunch of undead here. And then come up through here. We've got this here. So we just learned the fist punch emote. This is Ranky's journal. He's got several journals, and he's basically just this doofy guy that travels around and brags about how badass he is, and then he gets to the Sumerian village and then he kills himself by tripping over something because he ran away because he's a coward after bragging about how tough he is. So that's the gist of the whole Ranky's journal thing. Okay, so let's come in here. We're going to have to kill some more undead, so let's do that. Oh, that's my... it's kind of hard to see. Sometimes the night vision mask does some weird stuff with the lighting. Did I see anything good on these guys? Nah, it's just basic loot. Okay, yeah, I'm not worried about that stuff. He doesn't have anything at all. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to have everybody stay out here except for Delencia 2. And you need to stop following. Okay, so let's grab Delencia too. She's still vanilla following me, right? Yeah, she is. Okay. All right. I'm going to take the mask off because when we get in this chamber, it's going to be way too bright, even though it's dark right now. All right. So basically, we got to go in here and kill an undead boss, and then he's going to drop some really cool stuff for us. Okay. You ready to go, Delencia? Are you ready? Huh? Are you ready? Huh? Okay. Let's do this.
You picked the wrong fight.
I should probably heal up before we start this fight. You think? You think? Man, I'm surprised that purge hasn't happened yet. Okay. I don't think there's any chests over here. Okay, let's go take this dude out.
Gods take you.
Guess it's not as bright in here as I thought it was. Let's see if we can have Delencia get his attention for a second so I can put this back on. That's a little better. Finally, man, tough son of a bitch. Okay, so this is what's cool about this guy. So what you want to do is you want to harvest him and watch what we get. We just got 87 infused wraps, which are, of course, high-end bandages. So what we've been using are mid-grade. These are high-grade, and we got them for free. Well, we didn't have to use any. We didn't have to use any resources to make them. We didn't get them for free because we had to fight for them. But yeah, look at that, man. Very cool. And you can come back here and farm this guy, and you know, once you run out of these, and get more. So it's awesome. All right, in here there's also some chests. So we've got Baal Petor's razor, which I believe. Oh, a blade that weighs nothing. All right, these are the weightless stuff. Plus, it gives bonus encumbrance. So not really going to be super useful for a thrall. Well, I mean, it still could be for damage, but yeah, okay. That's a nice little legendary. And then I think with these are just gold and silver chests, which is definitely welcome in here. So another chest here, more gold and silver, and a chest here. The funny thing about this place is I actually stumbled upon it a while back. I didn't even know it was here. You know, I mean, I didn't look it up, or I hadn't seen anybody else come in here, so it was one of those places in Conan Exiles that I actually literally discovered on my own, which is really cool. So, yeah, there you go. King's Niche, guys. It is up here in B10, and right in this little area here on, you know, kind of the border between the highlands and the desert. And a very good place to farm. You get a legendary, you get those really nice bandages, and, you know, all the other good stuff, too. All right, well, I'm thinking, what time is it? Yeah, should we do the Frost Dungeon? It's not really a place that I'm gonna farm a lot. Nah, you know what? I think, guys, we're gonna save that for another episode. Otherwise, this episode's just gonna be too long. You know, I'm trying to keep my Conan Exiles Let's Play episodes around an hour, which is twice as long as most other YouTube videos, but you know, and I think this one's going to be approaching that. Nah, what the hell? Let's just go do it. It won't take that long. All right, I'll meet you guys up at the Temple of Frost. Hey, since we're out and about doing stuff, we might as well do Circle of Swords, because we're passing right by it. So at the Circle of Swords, this is actually important to the story. So let's hop off, or get knocked off because we're out of stamina, and kill these wolves first. Oh, this is like a boss wolf here. It's pretty damn vicious. He might give us if we're really lucky, we might get some shade bloom off of him though. I better watch my health. Okay. Let's see if we can get some shade bloom off this guy. Nope, we didn't. Well, we got some demon blood, so that's always useful. I don't want the bones, or that stuff there. Okay, so a couple of things about the Circle of Swords. Let's use one of our brand new infused wrap bandages. Man, look how much that heals. It's just beautiful. So this is important to the story. If you guys remember, when we were talking to the archivist in the Unnamed City, he mentioned that he was supposed to meet the Witch Queen of Lemuria here to discuss a treaty, and she betrayed him and ambushed him and killed him. And so this is the place where the archivist actually died. And we'll have some ghosts that will show us that. But before we do that, there is one of these world bosses that are scattered around the map. I'm not even sure exactly what these things are called, but they kind of look like desiccated tree monster thingamadoodles. And they're actually fairly tough. I have fought one of these.
Perhaps you were born
Oh,
a slave.
I forgot about this stone.
You do not remember the fate.
This is the
that
Witch
shaped
Queen.
us. We were a people of the sea, voyagers and traders. Our islands were warm and prosperous, and we spent our days fishing and sailing. I was an apprentice to the cult of Dagon. But then came the great cataclysm. The world shook, and our islands exploded in fire and chaos. Then, slowly, they began to sink beneath the waves. The dark water came, lapping, unstoppable, inevitable. The ocean, once our ally, now claimed all that we were with an insatiable hunger. We gathered what boats and wreckage we could, and we fled into the west.
Okay, so that gives you a little more backstory on the Lemurians and how they came. When they said they fled into the west, where they landed was in the jungle, where we defeated the Witch Queen a few episodes ago. Yeah, I completely forgot that lore stone was there, so I'm glad we hit that. There's going to be more over here, though, too. All right, so anyway, what I was saying was scattered throughout the map, there's these world bosses, kind of desiccated tree monster thingamadoodles. Again, I'm not even really sure what they are or what you call them. If you guys know in the comments, let me know. But we're going to fight that. But again, this will be my first time soloing this boss. I've actually killed it with a bunch of my thralls earlier, but because of our rules, I have to solo it the first time on camera at least. So let's leave everybody up here except for Delencia. So you just stay here. Delencia should still be following us on Vanilla Follow. Yep, okay. And how are you doing, by the way, Delencia? You are level 19. Okay, so one more level. Your health is 6940, which is pretty good. I'm feeding her gruel, which will give her a higher chance of getting good strength rolls, by the way. So yeah, Delencia and I are going to take this thing out. I'm not planning on this being an easy fight. But the thing, I believe, is susceptible to poison, even though it kind of looks undead. So we'll use our plagued axe, or what the hell is this axe called again? I can't even remember. Oh, the festering one. Okay, on it. And I don't believe you can bleed it. Maybe you can. I don't know. We'll find out. But anyway, let's get this done. Yeah, you can definitely poison it. The thing that makes this boss a little tricky is that it's got It's kind of got a weird hitbox, and it's got a lot of big AoE attacks. So you have to just kind of keep that in mind. See, it's already got me down to half health too. Let's get our shield out. And I'm gonna pop a potion. Okay. It's almost like a Wendigo kind of boss, I guess. I don't know. Not really sure, like I said, what it's called. Maybe it is called Wendigo. If it is, I don't know that. Okay, shield. There we go. Okay, we got it. We got it. Good job, Delencia. It actually gives exotic meat, believe it or not. You wouldn't think you would get exotic meat off this thing, but you do. There we go. So yeah, we got a skeleton key, we got exotic meat, some bones, some hide, that sort of thing. So it's actually pretty good to kill for resources too. All right. So there we go. We've killed that boss. So every time I run into it from now on, I'm just going to kill it with my thralls because I've met the requirements of our playthrough by soloing it with one thrall. So that's done. Now, what we're going to do is, there's a little more story stuff here, so let's go over here. Oh, here's the legendary chest, too, by the way. War Spear of the Black Circle doesn't have any extra special stuff. I'll probably just end up melting that down or whatever. Okay, so this is the Circle of Swords. Let's go over here and watch what happens. So basically it shows the archivist coming to meet these guys in good faith and the humans ambushing and killing him and betraying him. So yeah, kind of sad. And then, oh, get out of here. And then up here, I think, yeah, there's another lore stone up here, which I think talks a little bit about what just happened there.
This, Bonded One, is the Circle of Swords. Here is where we choose to deal with those who cannot be trusted. One need not fear betrayal at a meeting in the Circle of Swords.
You sure about that?
No sorcery can be used in that ancient ring. It was old before our history began. But who built it, and why? I cannot answer. And who do we meet here? That knowledge is forbidden to even our most trusted human servants. Just beware, Bonded One. Those who live beneath the mountain of fire.
He's talking about the people in the volcano. All right, yeah, so there you go. That was the archivist. And he did not expect to be betrayed here because apparently you can't use magic in this circle, but he didn't take into account physical damage, obviously, so... yeah. He's going, what the hell, man? We were supposed to have a peace treaty. And then they all kill him. Yeah, 30 rotten humans. You know, we may have covered this before. I don't know, but the thing is about this whole story is that, you know, the giant kings were actually friendly and helpful to the humans in the beginning. You know, when the Lemurians came here into the west from losing their islands. And according to the giant kings anyways, it was the humans that after about 1,000 years of peace or so started getting greedy and eventually caused the war, which then caused the giant kings to enslave the humans. So, you know, assuming that's all true, then you kind of can't blame him for enslaving us. But anyway, all right, you guys. Well, shoot, we have gone way too long. We're gonna have to save the Frost Temple for another episode. I apologize for that, but again, you know, I don't. If I went up there and did this right now, I'd have to rush through it, and I don't want to do that. I want to take our time and enjoy it. So we need more time than what I have left in this episode. We're gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. There is one more thing I'm gonna show you really quick though. I captured a driver Taskmaster, which is a really, really good Taskmaster, level 4 Taskmaster. But I didn't catch it on camera because it was one of those situations where I wasn't expecting it to happen, and I was in such a hard fight that I couldn't, I couldn't start up OBS, get the recording going, or I would have been killed. But I want to show you where I got the Taskmaster, just so you guys know where it's at. And this guy spawns here all the time, I believe. Because every time I've come here, I've seen him. So, why isn't everybody over here? Let's kill these whites here. Okay. So, let's have these guys just wait out here. You stop following. And where's Delencia? Delencia, did you hit level 20? Ah, you did. Look at you. All right, let's see what she's got. Assassin's pretty good. Nearsighted, agility. Born Survivor sucks. But even with those not so great rolls, she's got 43 strength, which is really, really, really good. Even better than Delencia too, I think. And almost 7,000 health. So she's good. Yep, we will take it. We will take it. So good job, Delencia too. All right, stop following. So if you guys want to get a named, a level 4 driver Taskmaster, driver meaning that they can actually make higher quality truncheons for you than what you can make. You just come here into this mound. We are right here. This is Mounds of the Dead, and we're just a little ways to the east, to the southeast of Mounds of the Dead, and the Ravaged Burrows is right next to us. Yeah, come in here. And see that guy right there? His name's Godroth something or other, Oathbreaker dude. And there's a bunch of relic treasure hunter dudes in here. But he is, he's a named thrall driver. And let's see if we can see what his name is. Yeah, Gothrad the Oathbreaker. Okay, these guys are going to kick the shit out of me if I don't get out of here. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Run away. Leave me alone, you guys. I can't. Can I get through here? There we go. Okay, we got away from him. That is not an easy fight. Remember, these are relic hunters. Very tough NPCs. There's a bunch of them. It's really hard to fight in there because it's close quarters. So if you guys go in there, be really careful. I have more than once almost died trying to get that guy in there. Best thing to do is try and lure out the other guys one by one or in smaller groups and take them out first before you go after Gothrad himself. And he hits like a Mack truck himself too. So anyway, I wanted to show that to you. We did capture him. He is sitting on the wheel up by just right up here by the Sumerian village, and he should be done by now. So I'm going to grab him and bring him back with us. And yeah, that is it for this episode, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment and share out the video, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care, everybody.